Hey everybody, this is Dr. Holcomb again. This is part 2 of the video, What is Rhetoric? If you remember from part 1, we left off talking about the modes of persuasion, ethos, pathos, and logos. You'll also note that I put style up there. I include style because I also think it is a mode of persuasion. Think of it as a mode of persuasion that we're more likely to be persuaded by somebody who can, say, write well, or can write beautifully, or can write in a witty or sarcastic or clever fashion. So style also, in my mind, operates kind of alongside of ethos, pathos, and logos. Let's go to the next slide. This is just another representation of those four modes of persuasion along with kairos. The words in the parentheses, speaker, message, and audience, think of those as the essential ingredients in any rhetorical exchange. That there must be a speaker or writer, there must be an audience or reader, and there must be some topic under discussion, and then it all happens, at least if we're thinking about language, it happens in through the medium of style. And the three modes of persuasion, or each of the three modes of persuasion, corresponds to one of these ingredients of a rhetorical exchange. The ethos to speaker or writer, logos to the message, pathos to the audience or listener, and then style to language. You're going to see this triangle again, and well, at least several more times. You can think what it serves as a good heuristic for rhetorical analyses. We're going to be doing some rhetorical, your first paper is going to be rhetorical analysis, and it's a good, when I say heuristic, it's a good kind of discovery prompt of generating things to say. You could think of the things in parentheses as denoting the sort of concrete situation. Here is a physical speaker, here's a physical audience or reader, here's the message and all the issues that circulate around the message. And a writer or reader can draw on any of these things and incorporate it into his or her rhetorical document. Say a soldier back from Afghanistan is speaking against a particular military policy. He or she can invoke his or her experience in Afghanistan as a rhetorical resource and use that to leverage the case that he or she is trying to make. Or that speaker or writer who knows the audience and knows the attitudes and beliefs of the audience, say it's a conservative audience, can take that knowledge and directly tailor his or her speech to values or attitudes or beliefs that they hold, and then and use that as another means of persuasion. Okay, the final topic: reasons for studying rhetoric. Basically, why are we here? First answer to that question is rhetoric is power. We talked about in the last video how it was power in ancient Greece. It was the power that the effective speaker had the power to shape policy and legal decisions. Now there's analogous situation in our culture, that we value people who can make an effective case for whatever issue they might be championing, or even in a more kind of professional setting, the ability to explain oneself or to write about something in a clear and engaging fashion often translates into professional success. I've seen numerous surveys of people from various professions saying, what are the most important qualities of you want to see in your applicants? And invariably in the top one or two slots of the list is communication skills, either spoken or written. So rhetoric is power. Rhetoric is also defense. By that I mean that we're surrounded by rhetorical messages all day, every day. You can't move around your house or take a walk without encountering some kind of rhetorical message. And sometimes people have designs on you, and they're trying to get you to buy a product or to believe in a policy for one reason when they're really advancing some other agenda. And a knowledge of rhetoric and how it operates is a safeguard against that kind of manipulation. It's also, I mean, to put it a little bit more neutrally, it also gives us better capacity for understanding others, to kind of get back to sort of see what are the motives driving their own rhetorical behavior. And that kind of leads into the final thing. Rhetoric is human. It's just part of being a person on this planet Earth, that you have to interact. We're social creatures, and an important part of our social being is communicating with others, understanding others, and also expressing ourselves. And by studying rhetoric, you sort of improve your ability to inhabit the social world. Okay, that's enough for this question. In the next video, we'll be talking about what is academic discourse.